Um, here's one. I think you're gonna enjoy this one.
I might.
Borderlands on track to be the biggest bomb in cinema history.
Oh yeah. Okay, so there's a couple things to go through here, right? So first of all is that
The
Borderlands has a terrible story. Like Borderlands they have a terrible story. Like the second one is like it's passable and it has like a couple of hits here and there. But like Borderlands 3 was like has a story so bad that like the recommendation is to delete all the voice files out of the game.
So the story
Right.
here. So there's a Borderlands movie. If you happen to miss the release, the Borderlands movie is out. It's starring Kate Blanchett, Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and so on. It cost $110 million to make, and it has currently gained $8 million at the box office. And when you're talking about a over $100 million loss on a movie, you enter the realm of the largest bombs of all time.
Do you want a more positive spin on one of the largest film bombs of all time?
I mean, it could have been 200 million, which is what.
No, but would you like some grade A uncut fucking cope?
Oh, you mean over at Randy's? Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
Should I read this? I'm gonna. Oh, I can't. I'm at the wrong quote.
Okay.
But the long and short of it is that.
There's
here it is. So what you're saying is. You like what my friends and I do with our Borderlands video games even more than you like what some of the biggest and best cast and crew of filmmakers on the planet have done. I'm super flattered. We're working hard, extra hard for you on what's next.
This is apparently this is in response to some Borderlands YouTubers who were shitting on the movie. Basically saying that so
you just love Borderlands so much that a high quality movie just can't compete.
Big huff.
That's strong.
It's pure.
Copium.
It's pure. So it's gonna take a while before you lose as much as like John Carter did, which was over 200 mil. to be fair, but the fact that it had that many people in it and like 2/3 of the Jumanji stars even and such, and it was not enough to carry it is kind of wild, because it's also like someone said there's a Borderlands movie, and I was like, yeah, I didn't even catch that happened, that came out. I remember the announcement. I feel like I saw a trailer a long time ago, and then it quietly released. And that was apparently the budget on it. And I'm assuming that was all to the names that were in it, of course.
I think that you knew the movie was super doomed when you saw that Kate Blanchett was cast as Lilith, and you're like, Kate Blanchett's fucking 55 years old. Why is she playing a 20-year-old in this movie?
Oh, is that what she's doing? Okay.
Yeah, dude, she looks so bad.
What about
like Kate Blanchett's a talented actor, but this is like casting like Ian McKellen as Wolverine. Like just like Grandpa is just got the claws out. Oh my goodness!
I like Jamie Lee Curtis, but I don't know what is similar for her, or was it?
No, Tanith is fine.
She's fine. Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
Kevin Hart playing Roland is really funny because Roland is a serious character that doesn't joke around at all. So casting Kevin Hart as him is a really smart and good choice.
Yeah. Again, I think it's just can we do the Jumanji thing again, but this time we'll do it without The Rock. Anyway, we're going way up on this list. There's some biggest bombs of all time is pretty fucking Because it's like, okay, John Carter, that stands out in, I think, our minds. We've talked about it more than once as like, whoa, man, that's
it's
the amount.
John Carter's like the like one of the originators of like space fantasy.
Sure.
And just like.
But the reboot just. Meh. But it's like, you know what else is heading up on that list immediately underneath it?
What's that?
The Lone Ranger 2013. Like, I was like, that was $240 million.
Oh my God.
What? Dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah.
People who like I am of the okay. Hey, listen, I'm not an economist and I'm not a filmmaker. I am of the opinion that a significant proportion of every movie's budget that when you see cost this much is just theft.
It's just that because that's like
it's just I put $50 million in my pocket.
That number makes no sense until you remember that Johnny Depp was in it. And then you go, oh yeah, that's where that number came from. You know. Yeah, man. It's fucking wild. I mean, Spirits Within is still up there, you know.
Spirits Within is up there, if only because it dramatically shifted the direction of all video games forever.
Sure.
Like it was a very, like if the Gooch hadn't gone all in on Spirits Within, video games today would be different.
I would say that the second movie they were gonna make with those models would have been way cheaper.
Oh yeah, that was the
if
plan.
That ever happened, because they already had them ready to go. But sadly, yeah, you know, it just that wasn't
okay. I see a lot of
it.
people in the chat just not knowing who the fuck I'm referring to when I say the Gooch. I'm referring to Hironobu Sakaguchi, creator of Final Fantasy and evangelist of the Spirits Within.
Sid was in there. They found there was you know,
yeah,
they
it
did
was
it.
played by that he's done by Donald Sutherland, I think.
Yeah, and then Titan AE, which is like, yeah, you know, that I like that was expensive animation. That was Don Bluth, but fuck me, I enjoyed it. Anyway,
you know what's always fun is when they go, "Oh man, this movie bombed horribly," and you're like, "I've never heard of that movie once in my life," and they're like, "It came out last year." I'm like, "Sure it did."
Yeah,
fine.
Fucking Adventures of Pluto Nash. Shout outs to my brother. Anyway,
I saw that. Oh man, that deserved to fucking die.
Like I saw the here the 2015 movie Pan, and like my brain deleted that from existence.
Oh,
like
man.
I had like a glass shatter. I can't believe we're talking about fucking the movie Pan. What? All right. So Godspeed Borderlands. Godspeed Randy.
Straight to hell where you deserve.